The power of the dark side.
All right, it's day 3 on the home theater project. Now, I've watched a lot of videos about home theater. There's a lot of people that call their home theaters do-it-yourself, but when you watch their videos, they are spending tens of thousands of dollars, and they're doing all kinds of new construction, and I mean, they're doing it to a level that I am not going to do it. I would do that. I'm obsessive, and I would do it that way. However, I live on a property here that may get sold. There's no telling. I like to make things somewhat temporary. So I'm trying to do my planning here. Of course, once you get a projector, if you haven't had one, you quickly realize there's a lot of stuff you need to understand before you can get everything set up. A lot of distances and aspect ratios and sizes, and I mean, it actually gets kind of in depth. Okay, here's what's happened with me. I've been highly lucky. I believe I'm pretty lucky because that's the picture size I'm getting, and it's almost exactly 120 diagonal. And that's where the projector is, almost right at the back of the room. From what I've read, you're lucky when that happens, because a lot of people are having to install it on the ceiling, like in the middle of the ceiling. Then it gets behind light fixtures, ceiling fans, and so forth. So I was going to go ahead and install mine on the ceiling right up there. But then you got to monkey around with all the cables, and I hate, if you can see a cable, I hate it. Now, of course, as I'm looking at this, you might think, well, don't you hate stuff like that? I've never even noticed that until now. But I don't like the way the cables look. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a bookshelf, which is right over there in the corner. I'm going to take that bookshelf, and that's where I keep all my movies anyway, which I'll be using in this other room. By the way, this is the 64-inch Samsung F8500. That TV is fantastic. I can't start talking about it because I will start gushing. Alright, so I'm going to take that bookcase, and I'm going to move it in here, and then I'm going to install the projector upside down in the top of the bookcase. So my projector will be in the bookcase, as will all my movies and all the AV gear, which, unlike the TV project where all the AV gear goes up front, the beautiful thing about the projector project is all the AV stuff can go in the back, so you don't have to look at it. It's a little bit weird because you have to point the remote at it. This is actually a case where a Harmony smart control type remote would probably be good because you don't have to point it at the device. But I believe that's a pretty wise way of doing it, which is installing the projector in the top of that shelf, which is almost the perfect height. It'll be a little above that picture frame, and there won't be any damage that I have to fix. Alright, so here we are a little bit later in the evening. Actually, I need to go to bed. I've been screwing around with this for too long. Alexa, turn all lights off. Alright, so now we've just got a white sheet. Just a white sheet. Nick.
Dr. Augustine, you cannot be up here.
Nick.
Wait, stop. These are people you're about to...
No.
They're
fly-bitten savages that live in a tree. All right, look around. I don't know about you, but I see a lot of trees. They can move. Can you guys just please?
There are families in there. They're children, babies. Are you going to kill children?
No one that kind of blood in heads. Believe me.
Alright, so I've ordered a screen. But I'll tell you what, I mean, it's pretty impressive on just a white sheet.
Calibrate path. Showing it right
And the white sheet didn't fill the screen, so I've got another piece of material all the way to the right. It's a little bit more beige, and you can tell a difference. I think I like the white of the sheet better. So, I mean, it's pretty hard to believe that that's just a sheet on the wall. I'd say that for the price that I find the projector to be quite good. So now let's go up closer to it. Alright, so now you can see some of the waves in the sheet, but...
You knew this would happen?
Yes. Okay, first, we just noticed. Everything changed. Okay, we fell in love. I fell in love with the forest, with the Kaya people. With you. With you. With you.
I trusted you.
Trust me now, please.
God, you not be your affair. You will never be one of the people. Try to stop her not.
Terry, please.
Stop her.
Oh, alright, so now while we've been filming, the sheet has fallen. So you can see the difference over there between the sheet, the white wall, the dark wall. Oh boy, you can see the clouds better on the dark wall. So obviously the white makes everything just much easier to see. Alright. I believe we're at the end of day 3 on this little project. So there it is.